Hello everybody, welcome to My Creative Time with Emma. For today's project we are going to be doing a family theme project, and I decided to do an 8x8 scrapbook page, and the two cartridges two cartridges I used for this was Don Juan and the Paper Doll cartridge, and I designed this in two different pages, so let me go ahead and show you how I did this right now. On page 1 I went ahead and just put a simple 8x8 square page, so this way I can know where to lay everything for this layout. And number 2, page 2, I went ahead and welded, I want this to say "We Are Family," so I'm going to go ahead and put this. I welded that first one already, so I figured I'd do this one with you on camera. So let me go ahead and zoom in, and to zoom in you just click on this top button once and you tap the screen. And if you want to move the stuff, like say for example you want to move the screen and the stuff ends up moving with it instead, what you want to do is hold down this bottom button and then you can move the screen anywhere you want and nothing will move on the page. Alright? I don't think I've ever showed you that, but that's how that works. So anyway, so let's go ahead and bring the letters A-R-E. Let me find it. Let's bring them closer up here. And this I'm going to go ahead and weld together on camera for you so you could see how it goes, because I had a couple of questions about welding already again. So I'm going to go ahead and show you. Okay, so I went ahead and I laid out all the "we are" right here. So I'm going to show you how I do it. You could go ahead and just like click on the letter. You can move it with your little stylus like that, as long as it overlaps a little bit with the other one. You see how it's overlapping with the W? So you want to do is just group the two together, and I just go ahead and click on whatever I want grouped, and I click on this little grouping button right there, and I click on the next one, and if it's all blue that means it is grouped together. And then I'm going to go ahead and click on the Advanced tab up here and make sure this little weld feature is on, and I click on my eyeball. Okay, and it is welded together because you can see there's a little gray part right there. Let me zoom in more so you can see that. Okay, you see how it's gray right there? That means it's welded together. So when it cuts out on your cutting mat, it will all cut out in one word, and that's what I love about the welding feature. I weld everything because I don't like putting it on the page all with separate letters. It's too time consuming. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our, let me kind of put it all straight on the line here. So that's the way you could do it, by moving it over with your stylus, or you could click on the letter and you go ahead and just like kind of nudge this to the left until it overlaps, and that one's overlapping. And same thing right here. I'm sure these buttons are called something else, but I don't know, I call them all differently because since I taught myself I never learned the correct lingo for the gypsy. So anyways, and let's go ahead and group. So I went ahead and I moved it all together, and let me go ahead and group these three letters together, and then let me click on the Advanced tab and make sure they're welded. Let me click on the eyeball, and yes, these are welded because as you can see everything's red and there's the little gray parts right there. Those are not going to cut out, so it will cut out all in one word, so that's perfect. So let me and then to zoom out you just click on this top button where my thumb is, click on it twice and it'll zoom out. So let me, okay, there we go. Let me go ahead and, oops, let me go back to page 2 and let me bring this. So I'm going to have "we are" up here at the top of the page, and then "family" is going to be right below it. And I kind of I wanted to do something simple for this page, simple and cute, so I decided to get those little handprints, which are from Don Juan. So I cut out one here. Let me check the size on this. The first one here is sized at 2.5, and those little ones, this is 2.5, this is 2 inches, and this is going to be my hand. This one's sized at 2 1/4, and the other little hand is also sized at 2 inches. And what I decided to do, since this represents our family here in my house, I decided to go ahead and put little baseball hats on our hands since we all love baseball. So I went ahead and I got the baseball hats from Paper Doll Cartridge. So I kind of can't really see it too much, but so I put the bigger hat on the daddy hand, and here goes a smaller hat on the baby hand, and you could see it better in the picture. And here goes the bigger hat. I'll put that on my hand, and the other one on the other hand. So that's how it's gonna look, and I'm gonna cut out another little piece to go in the center where our picture is going to be. Let's go ahead and see how I'm gonna show you how I put this layout together. Okay. Okay, here goes our page right here. You see where it says "We Are Family." I already did my white little doodling around the letters. And, oh, you know what? Actually, I just noticed I didn't complete my R. Let me do that really quick here. I forgot to do the little circle in the middle of there. There we go. Okay, now it's done. Okay, so that's what I did. And look at how cute. I love the Don Juan font. That has always been my favorite. And then these are the hands. How adorable are those? You see how I used my favorite set. Let me grab that for you. My favorite set from Peachy Keen called the Everyday Character Faces. I use that's my go-to one all the time. And then for the cute little stamps, can you see that? There goes the father, brother, and then that's me, the mother, and the brother. I had to use the winking eye because ever since baby Aaron was small, he always winked all the time. So adorable. So I used my favorite. This is so cool. I love this stamp set from My Pink Stamper. This is the Family and Friends. This one. So that's where I got the stamps from to put underneath the little hands. And that's about it. And the cute little baseball, aren't they so cute? Of course I had to bling mine up a little because the baseball caps I do have some cute stuff on it. So I had to represent and put the little heart. I used this cute little, these are just little adhesive heart rhinestones I got from Michael's. And that's about it. And then I went ahead and cut out a page right here, and the 3 1/4 by 4 1/2, and this is where I'm going to put my picture. I have a picture, and I hope I could find it, but I do have a picture of the 4 of us at one of the boys' baseball games. That's what I'm going to put in here. And that's about it. I'm just going to go ahead and do the quick little stitching around this real fast. Part I never do on camera because it takes a lot of time to do, and a couple people have asked, why don't I do this? It's because I only have 10 minutes to do my videos, so that's why I really don't do this part on camera, because it does take a long time to do. But anyways, another thing I wanted to tell everybody is that I know a couple of you had questions for me, but I feel bad because I wrote them. I'm not sure if you noticed me using this cute little owl notebook that my friend Julie, one of my fellow designers, had made for me. And that's where I would keep all my notes after I would read all of my comments and everything, and I would try and answer it on the next video. But the thing is that I don't know what happened to that notebook. I didn't lose it. It's here in my house. I just misplaced it. So if I didn't answer a question, don't think I was ignoring you. If you could just go ahead and contact me, and I can make sure I'll try and answer you. Either I could, if I have time, I'll email you back. Just go ahead and when you go to my blog at the top, the little cute little Cricut cartridges, go ahead and click on the one that says contact, and there's a little contact form on there that you could ask me any question. Either I will email you back, or I could just go ahead and answer it for you in the next video that I do. So, and I already did the video that I'm going to do for tomorrow, so they won't be answered tomorrow. They'll probably be answered on the video after that. So I don't want anybody to think I was ignoring them, because I wasn't. I just cannot find my little notebook. So anyway, so pretty much that's how I do it, for those of you who had questions about that. So that is it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this page. So anyways, have a great day, everybody, and I will see you back here at My Creative Time soon. Bye-bye, everybody.